on? What's going on, my people? What's going on, my people? Let me spotlight myself so I can see what's going on. Guys, who's excited for this call? Who's excited? Come on. Drop some flames in the chat box there. Drop some flames there. Flames, I want flames. 27 people on the call, let's go. And I purposely wanted to start on time. Well, I wanted to start a bit later, but, you know, the team told me I got to start at 5 past. Yeah, because this is called time management. Get back into the group chat, get your people on this call before I introduce the hostess for the mostess. Guys, I'm pumped up. This is the first time for Miss Jacqui. And so I want us to all celebrate. And I believe there's going to be nuggets dropped. I believe there's going to be nuggets dropped. Hamis is so proud of her. Guys, if you're excited, put number 7, please. Put number 7 in the group chat. I'm just warming her up. I want to hit 30. Chairman Des is on the call. Let's go. April Lee's on the call. Jake's on the call. Who's on the call right now? Bex. Let's talk. Let's shout out to people. What's good in the hood? Got a warm up. Chair Lady Safi's on the call. Sassy. Jeez, Crypto Queen. Alex Ao. Bex. Queen B. Chromebook. Who's Chromebook? Desi. Flavia. Izzy. Get back into the group chat. Let people know we're ready to get started. Guys, am I a good hype man? Am I a good hype man? Am I good? Should I be a compare? April's like, teach me. This is why. Am I a good compare? Right, we've got 31 people on the call. That's the number I wanted to hit. That was the magic number. But guys, keep talking to your people. Get them on this call because there's going to be so much value that's going to be dropped. Okay, guys, I want to keep this ball rolling. I'm so happy and grateful now. I have the honor to introduce this amazing woman, this amazing lady. I've had the privilege to know her. Now, her mentor, her direct mentor is actually Pammy B. Pammy B with the 1s and 2s. That's her actual direct mentor. But at the moment, Pammy B is not feeling too good. So can we send some love to Pammy right now? Just put some love in the group chat to Pammy B. She's not feeling too good. All right. But that's her direct mentor. But I'm standing in the gap. Why? Because what's happened is this. As I've met Pammy, I've also met this amazing woman, this amazing person. Her name goes Miss Jacqui. Now, Miss Jacqui, I've known for about 2 years now. And I'm excited to say she's part of the TeamExcel team. Okay, guys, I have a TeamExcel team. And you may see me at the forefront, but I have a whole team behind me. Pammy B, I have Miss Jacqui, I have Georgina, I have Victoria, I have a whole TeamExcel team. And so what sometimes you may see things moving like smoothly, it's actually the people behind the scene that are doing the work. Can you put a number 5 and celebrate the people behind the scenes doing the work? Come on. People behind the scenes doing the work. Sometimes you just see my face. You don't see what's going on behind that. Even when I'm posting, the way I'm not tech savvy and I've got these people behind the scenes helping me, teaching me. Team, together, everyone achieves more. So now it's about time where we push some of the team members to the forefront. It's about time. You see, if you're going to be a great leader, what you need to do is push people before you. You see, he's an amazing mentor because he's now chilling and he's allowing me and Bryony to take the reins. Me, I'm now chilling. I'm allowing Pammy and the team to take the reins. This is like I'm retired. Hey, Charlie, not yet. Not yet, sir. Not yet. But I'm so happy and grateful for Miss Jacqui jumping on the call. Let me just give you a quick synopsis of her. She is, and she has worked with the Paralympics and their Paralympic ceremonies. She has performed on various stages, for example, South Bank and Roundhouse Theatres. You know, she has been about the town. She's an amazing trader. You see, some people are just killing it trading. She joined 3,000 Pip Club. She joined the 3,000 Pip Club. She is an assassin on the charts. I think one of her favorite pairs is gold. Without further ado, as time is here, let's celebrate Miss Jacqui. She comes to the call to talk to us about time management. Let's go. Put number 7. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. As I hand her over the mic, look at her smiling.
No, thank you.
I'm a good hat man. Let's go.
You're a good hat man. Thank you so much, Kofi. Like, thank you so much for that like intro. It means so much to me. Yeah, everything that you and Pammy and like have taught me and pushed me, like I genuinely appreciate it. I'm one of those people that will shy away a little bit because I just want to get the job done, but I really do appreciate both of you. So thank you so much. Guys, hello. I'm Miss Jacqui, and we're going to do some time management things today. It's going to be interactive. So if you want to put your cameras on, I know it's a different time of day, you can. And yeah, we're just going to get into it. Cool. So let me just share screen. Cool. If you can put a 1 in the group chat, if you can see my screen clearly. Amazing. So time management, because the time will pass anyway, so you might as well manage it. And this is how I'm going to show you some tips on how to utilize your time wisely. Yeah, how to make your time work for you and you not work for time. Cool. So a little bit about me, a little bit about my journey. I am an international poet, spoken word artist. I'm a trader, I'm an investor, I'm a consultant, I'm a disability activist, I'm a facilitator, I'm all of these things. But let me take you back a bit because it took a long time for me to get here. And I'm proud of all the things that I can say that I do and I accomplish. So when I was a very small child at 2, I got diagnosed with 2 different conditions, which are sickle cell anemia and spinal muscular atrophy. Sickle cell affects 1 in 4 people of African descent, and spinal muscular atrophy affects 1 in 10,000. But for me to have both, I am 1 in 500,000. So I was supposed to be here, is my point. I was supposed to be here. So with all of that said, I really got obsessed with time and what that means and how to utilize it from young, because the diagnosis for some of my conditions weren't great. They told me I wouldn't make a lot of milestones. They said I wouldn't make it to 5, wouldn't make it to 10, 15, 18, 21, 25. I know I look mad young, right? But I'm here, I'm standing, and I do all of these great things. And I'm gonna show you some of the things that I use to make sure that I get all of these things done. So just go and brag on myself a little bit, just a smidge. If you put the time in, you can achieve absolutely anything. I went from 100 pip club to 3,000 pip club in less than a year because I put the time in. I set time aside, I picked a strategy, I stuck with it. I wasn't doing this jumping back and forth business. I literally picked a strategy that genuinely worked for me. I found out what worked for me, and then I just add here and there, here and there, here and there. And this isn't to brag too tough, but it's also to inspire you that anything is genuinely possible if you put your mind to it and you plug into your mentors and you listen to what they say, because mentors are there to help you cut the time in half. You're going to learn from things that they've learned from. So listen to them because they've been there, done that. Yeah, amazing. So this is one of my favorite quotes from Peter Drucker. If you can't measure it, you can't improve it. Simply write things down, have your trading journals, schedule things in when you have calendars and things like that. Put it in so you can see where your time is going, where it's being shifted and all of that. And that way you can tweak, pivot, improve. Go, actually, I can do this in half the time rather than maybe a whole hour worth of stuff. So keep that in mind. Awesome. So we're going to do an activity. Is that cool? Can we do an activity? Is that all right? Yeah, amazing. So I want, if you have a traditional 9 to 5, nothing is wrong with having a 9 to 5, multiple streams of income. I want you to put how many hours you spend at work in the group chat. How many hours you spend at work in the group chat. 37 a week, 45 a week, awesome. 40 a week, not including travel time, just how much time you spend at work, at your job. Amazing. I've got 40, 35, 40, amazing. All right, how much time do you spend commuting? I want you to put that in the chat. In a week, how much time do you spend commuting to work? So if it's an hour there, an hour back, that's 2 hours in one day, times that by 5, that's quick maths, but 15 hours commuting. Wow, amazing. 10 hours, 3 hours a day, rah, 12 hours commuting. Amazing, amazing. All right, next question I'm gonna ask is, how much time do you spend sleeping? This isn't a trick question as well, just answer it honestly, that's fine. How much time do you spend sleeping? So if you sleep 5 hours a day, times that by 7 days a week, because I hope you sleep 7 days a week, 9 hours, amazing, 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 amazing. All right, and then I've got 2 more questions for you, right? Sleeping on money. How much time do you spend on personal development? How much time in a week do you spend on personal development? And now don't give what you think the right answer is. Give your honest answer. How long do you spend on personal development in a week? 10 to 15 hours? Ooh, did I say something? Give the honest answer. A day, got 15 to 20 hours a week. Amazing, amazing. This is even perfect. Awesome. Last question, how much time do you spend on your downtime? So this might be time with family, this might be time on social media, this might be time going to the gym, doing anything that is outside of those other things that I mentioned. How much time do you spend on that? Not a lot. Okay, that's honest. I love honest people. Stay honest. Downtime. So if you go gym every day, how long do you spend at the gym? How much time do you spend in a week? A lot of time. Lol. Amazing. 20 hours. Perfect. 5 hours. Amazing, amazing. So let's break this down. Yeah. This might look like a lot of maths, but it's cool. I did the maths for you. Yeah. We all have 168 hours in 7 days. You can do Monday to Saturday, Monday to Sunday, or Sunday to Saturday, but let's go Monday to Sunday. We all have 168 hours in a day. If you work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, that's 40 hours. If you sleep 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, 56, sorry. 2 hours, 7 days a week, 14 hours if you're commuting, right? And that could be going out with friends as well and commuting. If you only spend 1 hour a day doing personal development, that's 7 hours in 1 week. 4 hours, if you spend 4 hours in your downtime, that includes, like I said, gym, hanging out with family, friends, doing something in your personal downtime, that's 28 hours of downtime. You still have 23 hours still unaccounted for. And this is where people think that, oh, like I don't have the time or I can't have the time. You have the time. You have the time. And now I'm not saying that rest isn't important, or like spending time with friends and family isn't important, but also you don't do the same things every day. There are things you should do every day, but you don't always sleep 8 hours. You don't always have even 4 hours. You don't always spend 12 hours in your downtime. So it's about how to shift and negotiate and move the time around to work best for you. Yeah. So who can tell me what this is? Don't worry, it's not a trick question. Who can tell me what this is? Thank you, Joy. London Tube Map. So this isn't a trick question. This is a London Tube Map. And this is where a lot of people time gets sucked away from them, is on the underground because of reception or just the long journey that they got to do. I know people who will type out emails, and as soon as they get reception, they will send it out. So like they use that time. You can also use this time for personal development, whether you're listening to a podcast, whether you're listening to a speech or a talk or something that's going to motivate you on your commute or while you're on the underground. Like this is time that you can use to do that. So the next thing I want to let you know is that there are 379 stations, not including trams, Thames links or cable cars. I did not personally count out every single train station. This is what TfL had told me. If I said 71 out of 270 tube stations are accessible and 172 out of 379 are step free. And there's a difference between accessible and step free, right? Accessible means I can go from the platform, as a wheelchair user, I can go from the street to the platform, but I can't get on the train without assistance. And step free means I can go from the street to the platform to the train, absolutely fine, right? So when you know you have to be somewhere at a certain time, factor that in. We know that there's delays. We know that life happens. We know that things will stop you from reaching your destination sometimes. However, if I told you that you could only use 71 of the stations out of 379, you would get very creative about how to get somewhere on time. Yeah. So I want you to bear in mind, what is stopping you from being late to things? If there's like Zooms, if you're in your house, how are you still late if Zoom is on your device? That's something. If you know that there's something that happens at 5 p.m. and you're showing up at 5:30, problem, right? Because what happens is that people go, okay, my time is being wasted, or they feel like their time is being wasted. But you're not only giving that approach over, you're also wasting your time too. Yeah, so keep that in mind. This is a quote from both my parents. This is where I learned time management and all of that. If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. If you're late, don't show up. I like to tweak it a little bit and say, if you're late, feel some shame, right? Because like I said, you're not only wasting your time, you're wasting the other person's time. Especially, have you ever been in a situation where you are going to meet your friends, or you're going to meet some business partners, or you're going to do something, and you specifically said, okay, 6 o'clock. And then 6:15 comes, cool, train's delayed, something could have happened, cool, 6:30. How many of you would wait more than half an hour before you decided to leave? Right? How many of you would wait half an hour before you decided to leave? Because imagine if this was an amazing opportunity that you're like, yeah, I'll get there when I get there. You've missed that opportunity. That opportunity will pass you by. Yeah. So remember that, factor that into when you're going places and doing things, and you know that you have to be somewhere. I always make sure that I have at least 15 to 20 minutes early, because also, who loves getting to somewhere and you're there panting, sweating, going, oh my God, and then you're looking for the place as well. I would rather get somewhere and then I'm going, okay, I got some time. I can compose myself. I can get my thoughts together before I walk into this room. Yeah. I'm saying it really isn't worth it, right? Cool. So you're probably asking, where do I start? These are 3 really simple, really easy ways to start. I use all 3 of these in my own personal time and life because it helps me structure. So calendars, it serves a variety of purposes, like remembering birthdays and this, that, and the third, and cool. But the time management is its ultimate purpose. You need to be able to see what you're doing when you're doing it, right? The next thing is to-do lists. Some people love them, some people don't like them. I like them personally because it helps keep track of tasks that need to be done in a timely manner. So you might use it for, okay, I need to do this, and this by the end of the day, right? It's good to also see it because you're saying, okay, I did this much today. Sometimes we go through our day not knowing that we've actually done a lot because we don't track it. We don't say this is how it's done, right? And then time blocking. Time blocking is the most useful thing that I've used in my entire journey because it helps me to keep track of recurring tasks and events, as well as creating time for specific tasks. So as a creative, if I have a commission or somebody is paying me to produce a song or write some poetry, right? I can go, okay, I'm going to block out 3 hours to get that done. And in those 3 hours, the only thing I'm focusing on is that task, right? Reoccurring events. So if you know that trading psychology is every Tuesday at 10:20 a.m., be there at 10:15, right? Because you know it's there, it's happening, it's always going to happen. If you know there's an educator that you love, rather than you missing it, time block it in and say, do you know what, for this hour, for this half an hour, for this 20 minutes, I'm blocking it out, right? So this is a few examples. So this is what time blocking looks like for people that don't know. This is a really simple one, and it could seem a bit overwhelming because there's loads of colors and things like that. However, this is very easy for me to read if I'm looking at a glance, because I can be like, okay, the dark blue is when I'm going to trade. The light blue is when I'm going to do some training, like how I'm going to go do some personal development. I've scheduled food in there just because as a creative, sometimes I need to go just focus on the food, right? But there's other things like my time with God. I've even got time to relax in there. So I know between this and this time, I'm going to relax. Nobody should come and disturb me, right? Time blocking is amazing. It's actually a game changer. So these are just to-do lists. You can have digital to-do lists. You can have written to-do list. You just have to figure out what works for you. The thing with to-do lists, I personally a bullet journal, which is a really great tool for timekeeping and productivity. And I will do every Sunday night, I will do a weekly to-do list. What do I need to get done in that week? Now, I will find pockets of time to fit them in rather than going, I have 25 tasks to do. I have to do it all by Monday. And I think that's what stresses us out. That's what makes us panic, right? And it's about how do I go, okay, I have these lists of tasks to do. How can I do them in a timely manner, right? Cool. And calendars. You've got calendars on your phone, on your tablet. You can still buy them. Calendars will help you in such a positive way to see where there's gaps in your schedule, but also to help you manage your time and actually go, do you know what? I've done 7 hours of solid work. I actually want to take an hour. That 3 hour that I have, I'm not going to block it. I'm not going to do anything in that time. You can use things like Google Calendars, alerts, all of this to help you be the best and use your time the best way you can use your time, right? Because we all get the same time in a day. It's how you choose to spend it. So this is a beautiful, beautiful quote from Ryan Blair that says, if it's important to you, you will find a way. And if it's not, you will find an excuse. So sometimes people be like, oh, well, I can't find time to trade. It's not important to you. You don't believe that you could be an amazing trader, right? And I'm here to tell you that you can be, because if nothing else, there is proof after proof, living proof. There's so many people. There's Des, there's Kofi, there's Pam, there's Sassy, there's all of these wonderful people. So if it's important to you, you will find a way. And if it's not, you'll find an excuse, right? So follow me on my journey. I am Miss Jacqui. See what I get up to. Slide in my DMs if you want to have a conversation. Slide in my DMs appropriately. And yeah, let's go from there. So I'm going to open it up to see if anyone has any questions. Yeah, if there's any questions, let me stop sharing screen so I could see you guys properly. Amazing. Any questions?
Guys, I just want to say, let me show my camera again. I just want to say, she's so proficient. She's actually stuck to time for the presentation. Like, guys, there's levels to this game. There's levels to this. Seriously, like, she's always on time. Now I'm understanding how and why. I think I need to hire you. Like I need to pay you to sort out my schedule. That's all.
I'm just going to quickly go through the chat to make sure that I haven't missed any questions. Also, this wasn't planned, but I will set up something. So if anybody wants to have personal conversations about their time or anything like that, let me know. I'll make sure that's set up tomorrow and we can go through your schedule. And if you think, oh, actually, I don't have time, let's sit down. I'll find the time for you. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Just going to give a couple more seconds in case anyone's typing anything out. Yeah, just send them in. All right, cool. I don't think there's any questions. However, like I said, you can slide into my DMs appropriately and I can help you out that way. Thank you guys so much for being here. You are awesome people. I hope that you took something away. And yeah, thank you so much.
Sassy's got a question, I think. Sassy's raised their hand. Oh, she's clapping. Right.